Alright, welcome back in. The parasites. Today is going to just be a really quick run through. We're just going to accept what we have here and jump right in. Let's see if we can't break our leg real quick. Are you ready for this? Fuck. I broke my leg. Yeah, today is just going to be about a very quick setup for survival. You really don't need much. Everything you need for this demo is right in the vicinity of access. We don't have to go beyond our base camp, to be honest. Not much beyond it at all. So first thing we're going to do is get our splint going here. We need this stone. We need this torch. Might as well take this journal. Increase our morale here. Need the matches. Do not forget the Mora or the ammo, and get that cloth so we can get that splint going. I would like to say that the empty cans are useful, but they're in absolutely no way useful. Really, I'm just going to drop them because they're pointless. You can smelt these into ingots later, but we can't do that in the demo, so there's really no point. What we are going to do is build a stone fire. We're going to build a stone hunting cabin, hut. We're going to build a hanging rack for our meat and a water collection. We're not going to be able to do anything with the water that we collect, but we could, because we can't get to a vessel to hold the water to boil the water. We're going to do everything short of an actual day one scenario. So let's go ahead and get day 0 as quick as possible, and that's what this video is going to be. Alright, let's see. First thing we need to do, let's look at, yeah, we've got a fracture. That's a bummer. Let's get to crafting. So we go here and create a splint. Let's get that on us. Let's go ahead and repair that. Alright, now we can move. Movement is important. Have to be able to move. Hit L for your torch. Hit R to light that torch. There we go. Look, we're already halfway there. We are on the road to success. Based on how quickly we get through, I might go and hunt down one of the zombies there to make sure that we can get enough bones to build out lockpick, and we'd come in here and see what kind of clothes are in these suitcases here. Alright, anyway, let's get moving. We got work to do. Anyway, you go to the end of here, turn right, follow it left. This you don't want. Nothing there for you. But you'll find the light down here at the end of the tunnel. You can put your torch away now. You just hit L to do that, and then you can hold F to crawl through this thing. Otherwise, it just looks like you're burning your face off, and that's kind of silly to me. Alright, before we go out here, I should have done this in the cave, but I'll show you. Hit Tab, and what we need to do over here on our Mora is pull this mag out, load it, place it back in the platform, and pop around in the chamber. Now we're set up, and what we want to do here is we can pull that out with 3, right mouse click to aim, just do a quick check of the surroundings. The first time I came out, first time I played this game, came out here, there was a zombie from one of these sides anyway. Okay, so enough of all that, let's get to building. So we have enough small stone to build a pickaxe. That's the first thing you want to do. Go ahead and get that pickaxe built. So we're going to go crafting and get our pickaxe built. And we're going to use that immediately. Let's go ahead and get it equipped. So it auto-populates. Put that away. Go to 4. We're going to have to kneel, and we can use these stones right here on this previous campfire, which we can't use ourselves. Just get on it. We're going to break up some small stone and build ourselves a wood axe. And once we have that, we're damn near there. See that small stone right there? That's what we needed. Absolutely what we needed. We're going to need this stone to start our own stone campfire, which means we're going to need to break this guy up. Right. Oh, not the alcohol. We can't use the alcohol right now anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Let's get this broken up into stone. There you go. Let's Get this one. Oh. It's not very accurate what she's hitting, so we now have small stone we don't need. Just needed regular stone. Okay, so let's get our axe made. Go ahead and create that. Okay, now we're carrying that. And once we get hungry, I'll show you how to check that, right? So you press Q to get to your watch, and you can see your thirst on the right top, hunger on the top left, health on the bottom left, and sleepiness on the bottom right. We can't go to sleep until around 11:30. So we have plenty of time to get our fire built and our hut built. And then we'll jump into the water collector and the meat rack. Alright, so let's get out of that. Oops. Press Q. And let's see. We need to chop down some trees. So what we need to do is swap out this guy. Come on. Yeah, we might as well get happy. Yeah, use that real quick. Get happy. Aren't you? Yeah, she's happy now. Okay, wonderful. Let's put this... Give it. Give it up, sunshine. Oh, it's because of that. Pop this here. Now that's in our 4 slot, and we can get to chopping. We're going to need lots of long branches, which come from tiny bushes. There you go. Look at all those long branches we have. Yeah, there you go. You need long branches. You also need... we hear a werebear in the background. We also need the plant matter. So we'll go ahead and just keep doing that. Come on. The longest task in the setup is to go out and collect logs. We're going to need logs to build out our hunting hut. This is just as quick as possible, right? Get through it real quick. I don't know what the eventual release is going to allow us to do. Whoops. It'd be cool if we could... It'd probably make you restart, right? But it'd be cool if we could pick up from where we leave off here. I'm sure that's not very likely, though. One good thing to know is, always get these blueberries. Okay, let's get, we need to open our book with B, and we need to get to building something here. We do need a bonfire, but the first thing I'm going to do is get up our hunting shelter. We can't build really anything other than like a simple temporary shelter or a hunting shelter. We're going to do a hunting shelter. You can use your middle mouse to rotate it. We'll just build it right up in front of our cave entrance here, because, why not, right? Perfect, right there is great. Okay, so we're going to go right-click back. We also need to build our fire. We want to do that well enough in front of our shelter so that we don't back into the fire when we get out. Okay, so there's that. All right, now let's back up. Now we're going to do... we'll do our water collector, for fun. Right there. And then we'll do our meat dryer. Here we go. How about right there? It looks beautiful. Love it. Okay. So we're finished with the book now, and let's get the building. We know we need long branches. That's all she can carry. Okay, so we need some long branches in there. Press F. Beautiful. Get some long branches on the shelter. And she'll tell you when she's done. Come on. There you go. Put one in there. You need 5 more, and we have 1 more. So let's get that put inside of here. Plus whatever that wants. Anyway, we'll just go after some more of these small bushes to get our long branches. There's one right there. There you go. Get it. Yeah. Strong. What you find out in her backstory is that she has superhuman strength because she is a parasite. Neat, right? So the parasite keeps you alive and gives you these benefits. I'm curious as to how much of the story, where the story will go, because beyond this, you can go a little bit beyond this space in the world, not too far, but a little bit. Are we full on plant fiber? No. Flax fiber. You can't use any of the flowers or anything. Really limited demo. But yeah, we can find zombies with various types of clothing, like hazmat clothing or things like this. Place. 2 more we need. They have various weapons on them. There are a lot of civilians you have to fight, but I also had in the last recording that I did that I didn't post because I didn't realize that so the clothing rips apart, and eventually she's naked. And I didn't realize that enough of the clothing was ripped apart so that I kept showing her bare breast until the shirt was totally off, and I thought, well, I'll just blur out a couple of parts. But yeah, there was more than a couple of parts that I was going to have to blur, so I just jumped out of that recording and said, it's all right. Doesn't matter. But she is modest, and you should, respect her privacy and keep her clothed. So when the demo drops, keep that in mind. Or not the demo, the full release. Alright, you can see we're just about fully set up. We can survive. At this point, you would think, well, what else do we need to do here? Come on. There you go. Okay, now we need rope. We don't know how to make rope, but we have a really damn good start on the meat dryer, right? We need plant fibers. We've got loads of them. Why won't you let me put in plant fibers? We need to get our wood logs and our stones. Well, let's drop this and try plant fibers. There we go. Back out of there. Yeah, okay. So our water collector is built, but if we drink out of this, it's going to make us sick, so we have to boil it. But we can't do that because we don't have a vessel. Alright, so we need to pick up our stone and get these other items done. Okay, that's enough of her. Let's see, stone. Okay. There you go. Let's get our pickaxe back. Put that over there. There you go. Pull that out. See how quick this is? Let's get to pickaxing. Get it. Get it. One more. Oh, am I not hitting the... Come on. What's going on here? Is she hitting off to the left? There it goes. I don't know. Sometimes it does weird things. At least I still have my inventory, right? I mean, that's kind of cool. Okay, need 3 more stone for that guy. Let's get back at it. Whoops. Control the crouch. You have to crouch to get to this. There we go. Why are you swinging to the left? Just break up the stone. There we go. That's weird. Okay, stand up. Let's go. Now we need wooden logs, and that takes the longest out of all of this stuff. There's plenty of food and drink around. We don't really have to search for it, so let's check our watch. Could probably use something to drink. Yeah, we picked up a fizz, so let's use that. And then in a minute, tonight, we'll eat a candy bar that's sitting over here somewhere. But we need to get to chopping, so we'll swap back out, put this over here, get this guy going. There we go. Okay. Let's chop. Chop, chop. The best source of logs, this looks like a something cedar, right? So let's get on this guy. These give the most amount of logs, so we'll go to something that is the most efficient. You gotta keep an ear out for zombies. Look at all those logs. There it is. Gave us a lot of regular branches. There we go. Gave us a lot of regular branches. We'll need that for the fire later. We should go ahead and pick those up. They just go in your inventory. Yeah, and once you get this set up, you're golden. You're not going to get hypothermic because your fire is built, and your fire will last longer because it's a stone fire. And yeah, she's badass, ready to go, ready to rock. This is how you survive the night, the quickest way possible. In the last episode I dropped, I prolonged it by just building an axe first. And if you do that, the small stones that you break up with a pickaxe, they are few and far between, but it forces you to explore the world, which was kind of fun. We interacted with more zombies. We saw the flora and the fauna. It was pretty neat. So, is there one more down here? No, just branches. Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's get this one down. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the release of this game. The challenge of the gameplay is going to be to keep her clothed, for sure, 100%. That's going to be an issue. And since this is going on YouTube, we have to keep that in mind. Because I don't want to, I don't like post-processing. And I wouldn't be blurring stuff out for hours at a time. That would bum me out, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there you go. We're just about finished. We just about achieved the survival mark. In under 20 minutes. Look at that. But the boiling water thing, that's like the main issue of the demo. You can't really get into food at all. You take what they provide here at this your base camp here. I would like to go after a zombie just so that we can do the lockpick and get that in the very quick demo. It's actually really easy to do. Okay, we need more trees. Let's get this one down. I don't know how many logs this small one will give, but these cedars do give the most. Okay, gave us 2. Come on. I tried doing this without a splint once. She moves so slow. Oh, also, if you do a little bit of strafe action, she moves quicker. There we go, almost there, look at that. There you go. How many? Yeah. Let's trace more. You see, we've got everything built. We can't do rope for the meat. Where'd it go? For the meat hanger. Right there. But that's one step short of it, right? That's pretty good for a base camp in 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Have strafe to the left. I'm surprised we haven't seen a zombie yet. Okay, 2 more. Let's get to it. It's getting dark. There's another good one right there. Got some spooky atmospherics happening. There you go. Alright, check us out. We're so solid it hurts. Come back out here for that last log. Losing daylight. It will get dark very quickly. So we really need to hustle. Like, you don't want to lose any light. One of the things we should do is get the blood off of us. Like, if you want to do that, like first thing out of the gate, it wouldn't hurt. Oh, how far down would you go? I think I lost the log here. Yeah, it's already way dark. Getting hard to see. How far down did I go? Right there. There we go. Look how many logs came down. Good grief. Yeah, can't see anything. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Yeah, it's too dark. I can't see a damn thing. That was foolish. Pick that up. I thought it might be dusk still. But you see at night, it gets so dark until the moon comes out. When the moon comes out, then you can move around it again fairly easily. It's quite bright. I don't know if it's going to stay that way in the full release, though. I wonder. Okay, let's do our strafe action here. There we go. Okay, well done. All right, let's get the bonfire fed. Just drop those in there. There you go. Let's ignite it. The inventory system for this bonfire is broken, I noticed. We should check our watch. We're currently burning our pants off. We need to eat. We're okay for drink right now, but we should find a candy bar and eat it. Let's get this lunchbox. Oh, you can, if you press 1, she'll place the torch in the ground. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not right. Hold on. I didn't like that too much. That looks better, somewhat. Looked like it was disappearing into the ground, clipping out. All right, get the lunchbox. Let's use this guy. You got to drag it into your inventory. Okay, we're not hungry anymore. Very good. What a chief. What a chief. Here, put that away. We don't need it right now. Let's check out what night looks like out here. How about it? Yeah, all these ships, I think they have stuff in them. There's a container down there. There are there are pieces of luggage down there. So once you have lockpicks, you can really do stuff. I'm just surprised we haven't seen any zombies yet. That's bizarre. But I don't know how to get down there without clipping through the world to do it. Because both times I've tried, I took paths that looked like they would lead to the beach, and you just end up clipping through rocks to get down there. And then that leaves a problem with you getting back up to your base camp here, which means that you would have, before going anywhere, before going too far from base camp, you're going to have to make sure that you have enough with you to make like a temporary shelter if you need it, and a basic fire. Like, you should always be prepared to do that. Yeah, so let's check the time. Hold down Q to cycle through the watch. Should probably be tired soon, enough to sleep rather. But there we go. It hasn't rained. Yeah, it hasn't rained in this episode, so no water yet. No water to show you how sick she gets very quickly. I thought I heard somebody close by. But yeah, there you go. In roughly 20 minutes, you got a full stone camp going here. We're covered in blood, So there's that. Probably should have taken a swim. There's a pond. If you follow this path down, and then if you look at the other episode I posted, there's a massive tree that is a good landmark. Anyway, going down this edge of the cliff, you pass a cemetery, and then you take a left at the tree. You'll see a pond in the background. We can go and swim in there and clean off. Help keep us. It doesn't matter in the demo, but I'm sure it helps keep you from getting sick later on. There you go. Our clothes are ratty and tatty, but they are still effective because they're covering us, mostly the important bits. One of the things you can do is you can practice your moves in the campfire. It's pretty good. Hold shift for a strong attack. There you go. There you go. Yeah, get it. That's right. That's right. It's important to practice. It's good to know how to. It's good to know how to defend yourself. Oh, don't run on the fire because it will burn you. And zombies attack your base. Let's check the time. Whoop. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, it's just about 10:30. I wonder if she's ready to sleep at 10:30 if we have to wait another hour. Let's see if she'll go to sleep. Probably not. See how awkward she makes that, getting in there? She'll tell us no if she's not tired. Oh, there you go. Look at that. So that's basically this episode. From here on out, you have everything that you need, and you can do a little exploring before your time runs out. Why is she awake? Why'd she wake up? I don't want to sleep. Oh, we took a nap. We weren't tired enough to sleep through the night, so we took a nap. Oh no. Yeah, I think we made it to sunrise. Okay, let's check the time. Get up. Right? Let's check the time. Yeah. Made it to dawn. Look at that. Yeah, so at this point, you're in a solid position. You can go and explore the world. You can see if you can get down to the beach, if you can build another shelter within the time window, because, you know, look at that. We have slept, and there's 13 and a half minutes of gameplay left, right? You're not going to, maybe you can find rope, I don't know, but we're not going to get the rope. We're not going to build the rope. We didn't see a zombie, so we couldn't collect bones in order to make bones splints, which would then allow you to create the lockpick and get into the suitcases in the cave back there. And the suitcases, there was 2 or 3 of them back in that main place where you drop in the opening scene. So yeah, there's some stuff in there like clothes and cloth. I think it spawns randomly, but yeah, there you go. There's your 30-minute fastest day 0 survival challenge. Fait accompli. Have fun. I'll see you next time.